In this video, we are checking out the Aqua Garden in Kyoto, Japan. There seems to be a new trend in Asia where you can enjoy some food and drinks in front of beautiful aquariums. If you love coffee and you love aquariums, then this one's for you. So it took me a little bit of time to find it because it's actually below ground. But after I walked down the stairs and I came here, I was like, what is happening? So I made sure to come here very early because usually these places get quite busy quite fast. And now we have the whole place to ourselves. But look at this, guys, this is insane. So here they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big freshwater tanks. And there's a saltwater aquarium over there. And then over here is just a huge, what do we call this? A polydarium? So this one has to be at least 10 meters, I think. So the deal here is that you go over here, then you order your drinks and whatever you want to have to eat, and then you just sit down in front of one of these tanks. I just ordered an Americano and some lovely pancakes. So I've put my stuff over here, but we can also choose another one. I think actually I really like this one over here. Looks really good. So I think I'm gonna enjoy my lunch/breakfast over here. How cool is this, guys? Yeah, like I said, this seems to be like a bit of a new trend. I've seen a few of these aquarium cafes pop up on social media, and I think this is the only one in Japan. There's a few more in Korea, maybe Taiwan as well. But yeah, but while we're in Japan, we have to check this out. Okay, pancakes finished. Those were really good. I've just checked with the staff. This one is 8 meters, so not 10, but still a really beautiful aquarium. So it has like a waterfall background. There's a beautiful wood structure over here with a mist maker as well. So adds a nice touch. And this is actually the only location in Japan, but they have 6 more stores in Korea. And actually all these tanks were, I think most of them were scaled by this guy, Kang Soo-young. I think he is from Korea, so he came here, scaled all these tanks. Maybe he's the owner of the chain or something. Okay, so let's first have a close look at these 5 freshwater tanks. These are all 4 foot or 120 centimeters. This one is the lowest one. I think this one might be 40 centimeters high. And then the next one is maybe 50. And then the other 3 are maybe 60 centimeters high. This one is really cool because it has mostly red plants, a bit of a red theme going on. We also have a reddish substrate. We have really nice fish selection, different types of gouramis. I see some tetra rainbows. I see dwarf neon rainbows. And then of course a bunch of these Siamese algae as well. I see a mono shrimp. Of course these are all just to help out with maintenance. Every aquarium also has an auto top-off system, which you can see over there. See a little skimmer in the back as well. So this cafe is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. So that leaves very little time for maintenance, of course. They don't want to start cleaning these tanks while they still have guests in the cafe. So of course, most of the things are automated. This one is really cool as well. Really nice rock structure, which also extends out of the water. These are real stones. These are actual Shiryu or mini landscape rocks. Really nicely covered with moss. And this tank has a lot of neon tetras. I didn't notice it at first, but this tank actually has a carpet of moss. I don't know if that was intentional or that just happened over time, because I also see some dwarf hairgrass in the substrate. So maybe the moss just took over. The moss looks really healthy as well, look at this. Really vibrant and green. Every tank is illuminated by 2 of these spotlights. No idea what brand this is. So it's made in China, 90 watts each. I think every tank has CO2 injection as well. This looks very little CO2 for such a large tank. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, moving on to the next one. This was the one where I had my breakfast. Really nice nature style layout with a lot of slow growing plants, a lot of Java ferns, a lot of Anubias, a nice carpet with dwarf hairgrass. Some really cool albino plecos there. Again, neon tetras. So we have neon tetras in this tank and neon tetras in here as well. But in here we also have some really nice angelfish. Still very small, but these are definitely very cool. This one looks really good as well. Almost like a forest style discus tank. So they have these thick wooden logs, which get smaller in the back of the tank just to help achieve that sense of depth, you know. And there's like a mirror behind the tank as well, so it kind of looks like the tank is a lot bigger. Really cool. So yeah, some beautiful discus. We have some blue ones, some red ones, a white one. And then see some more dwarf cichlids, a few live bearers. I really love the carpet in here. It's a mix of dwarf hairgrass and I think some type of Helanthrium. Looks very natural. Yeah, I think in terms of the layout, this is probably my favorite one. And then this one over here is also kind of like a forest style aquascape, but much more detailed than the discus tank. This one almost looks like a forest, like a fairy tale movie, you know, like there's so much detail going on here, kind of mysterious, kind of spooky. Just a beautiful, beautiful hardscape layout. So this cafe has been open since February this year. It's now November, so yeah, almost a full year now. The staff, the lady who works here just told me that they had a very busy period during summer, and now it's more like winter, so it's calmed down a little bit. Almost forgot to show you this one. This one is right at the entrance. Looks quite tiny, but this is also a 4-foot tank. And in here, they're currently doing a dry start. So basically a method of growing plants without water. Because once you fill up with water, you know, you can get algae, there can be all sorts of issues. It's a bit more of a secure and safe way to grow a carpet. So yeah, currently a work in progress, but I think this will look really nice once it's grown in. And right above that, we have the logo, AquaGarden Cafe, guys. Check them out on social media. Okay, and then this one. I mean, it's not really my style as an aquascaper. Yeah, it's a bit too simple. I don't really like the fish that they put in here, you know. It's very much catered towards the regular customer, you know, very colorful fish, like these red parrotfish and clown loaches. And it's just a mix of, yeah, all kinds of fish. Not very natural in my opinion. I really like the other tanks a lot more. But still, it's really impressive. I really love the wood structure. I love that they use actual real life plants. You know, there's nothing fake going on here. Just imagine sitting down here, ordering a cup of coffee, some banana pancakes. It's pretty cool though, right? I wonder how long it's going to take before we start seeing these aqua cafes in Europe. Maybe I should open one. MJ Aquascaping Cafe. I don't know. And then they have this really big saltwater aquarium as well. Some anemones. We have some clownfish over here. I see some dories as well. I see some Bengal cardinals. I'm not gonna lie, this one could use a bit of a maintenance session, but still looks pretty good. And then over here they have like a tiny shopping area where they sell just tiny terrariums or small wabicusas. Really cool. So, you know, if the customers got inspired by sitting in front of those beautiful aquariums and they want to take a little bit of nature back home with them, then they can do that with these small terrariums. I think it's a cool concept. And then next to it, they have like a little counter where you can order some drinks or some food. And I can highly recommend the pancakes. So I just spoke a little bit with the guy who does the maintenance here. And I said, it must be a lot of work, right? So yeah, the aquarium's on the counter. It takes me about 2 hours. I thought 2 hours, that's really quick. It would take me 2 hours just for one. Okay guys, that was the AquaGarden Cafe here in Kyoto, Japan. starting to get busy now, so I'm gonna pack up and find another cool location. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my other Japan videos. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.